Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are working on alternate picking for beginners, and I've got 3 killer exercises that are going to focus on your speed, your finger independence, and your control. And we're going to just get right into this. So let's go with number 1. The first exercise is going to be tremolo picking, and basically all tremolo picking is really fast alternate picking. Now, as a beginner, you might think, I can't pick fast yet, but what I want to do is challenge you to try to do this, and you're just going to work on it each day. It's going to become a little warm-up thing that you do. First, let me give you guys an example what tremolo picking is. The idea here is that you're gonna have your pick sitting on like the high E string, and as soon as you pick through the string, you're gonna let it touch the bottom of the string, and then you're gonna stop the note right away. So it's gonna look like this. As soon as you go down, you stop it. Same thing on the up. And the reason you want to do this is because you want to try to maintain contact with the pick and the string at all times. And when you start to do it, it's going to feel weird. So at first you just kind of get this small motion going. And then you're going to try to speed it up. And you're going to try to go as fast as you can. And then you're going to stop, and then you're going to do it again. It's all about warming up your wrist and getting a good grip on your pick so that that pick doesn't slip out. When you pick fast like this, you have to have a really good grip or the pick is going to fall. You want to make sure that your pick has a slight angle to it. So I always tell my students, just imagine, you're holding your pick and you just put a little kink in your hand, just like that. Your thumb's just going to kink a little bit. That's going to force the pick to go on sort of an angle. This helps you with the tremolo picking and alternate picking in general because it now will start a smooth glide across the strings. And you can just practice that on your own. Just kind of kink your thumb a little bit and see how it kind of glides. You're going kind of down up. Okay? You're going to do this exercise for just a few minutes. You don't have to spend hours on this. This is just going to be a quick 3 to 5 minute exercise. Warm up your hand, do it a little bit, and then you're going to move to exercise 2. Let's go. Exercise number 2 is a spider exercise. It's kind of like the 1, 2, 3, 4 where you just play one fret after another. But what we're going to do is we're going to add a pedal point of an open string in between every note. So it's going to look like this. We'll just go to fret 5 for this example. And imagine I go 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be like a normal spider exercise. Just one finger after the other. Index, middle, ring, pinky, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to add an open string in between. It's going to look like this. And what that does is it forces you to relax your fingers after you play the note. So when students start to do this, sometimes they will play and they'll leave the fingers pressed down. And what that does is it restricts the movement of your fingers because your tendons are all connected in your hand. And when you leave a finger down, it sort of restricts the other ones from being able to move as freely as they want to. So this little warm-up exercise with having this pedal point in between is going to teach you to start opening your or relaxing your finger after each note. Now, if you think about it, when you go in reverse, you have to pick up every finger. So if I go 8, 7, 6, 5, I have to pick up each finger to get out of the way for the next one. So a lot of times students will actually go faster in reverse when they start getting more synchronized with exercises like this, and they don't really know why. And oftentimes it's just because when they're going forward against the exercise, they're leaving their fingers down and they can't move as freely as they can when they go in reverse. So just something to think about. Anyway, that's going to be exercise 2. And again, you're going to do this for just a couple minutes. You can pick any 4 frets that you want. So you could go 9, 10, 11, 12. Doesn't matter where you do it. You're just going to do one finger after another, and you're going to have an open string in between. So again, here it is on fret 9. And I'll try to always speed up with these. And it doesn't hurt to go backwards too. The main purpose of this exercise is to start developing finger independence and getting that relaxation taking place. So here we go. This is going to be exercise number 3. And this is the classic spider walk exercise. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. But what we're going to do is we're not going to cross strings. We're going to stay on one string and we're going to climb up 1 fret at a time. Let me play it for you so you can hear it first. It's going to look like this. Okay, so that exercise, all I'm doing is I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, but the most important thing is my picking hand is alternate picking. So I'm going down, up, and then I move up 1 fret at a time. So the first movement is going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to slide up 1 fret and I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so forth. I'm going to do that until I get all the way down to where my pinky hits 12, and then I'll go in reverse. But the whole time I'm going to be doing alternate picking. And again, you want to think about what you did with the tremolo picking, and you're going to try to keep contact with the string. So it may sound a little staccato right now when you start, but what you're forcing yourself to do is try to keep small movements with the pick moving against the string. If your picking hand has too wide of a motion, then it's going to just cause very inefficient picking as you're moving across the strings. So you want to try to get to where you have this real kind of intimate, close relationship between the down and up picks. One thing I got to mention about the spider walk exercise is that I see it getting trashed all the time online on YouTube, where people will say it's a pointless exercise. When you're first starting out, you literally can't do many things on guitar, and this exercise has proven, it's a time-tested and proven exercise that it works. It develops finger independence in your fretting hand, and it also develops synchronization between both hands. And I don't care if you're a beginner or you're an advanced player. I meet some guys that have been playing for years, and when I give them this exercise, they have to work on tightening up everything. So I would challenge you guys to actually go through this exercise and maybe even develop a bit of speed with it to where you can start going fluently on one string and then add the other strings. Every time you introduce another string, you're going to introduce a new challenge to yourself. It gets interestingly harder as you go to the lower strings, but they also sound pretty cool too. If you're like, get it up to speed, it would sound something like this. And it's pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm just going to go through that last spider exercise for you guys so you can see it all the way through, and I'll put the tab on the screen too so you can follow along. I reversed. Alright guys, so these 3 exercises are definitely going to help you start developing synchronization between your fretting hand and your picking hand. And I hope that you stick to this at least for like a month straight. Just do these exercises every day as your warm-up, and you're going to see a lot of improvement. So I want to also remind you guys that if any of you are working on music theory, I sell music theory flashcards on Amazon called the Fretboard Memorization Deck, and I'll put a link for those in the description below. And I also have a course on my website, tunedinguitarcourses.com, that covers all the content of the flashcards. And I always want to thank you guys for the support. Please like and subscribe to this video. It really helps me, and I look forward to making another video for you guys. God bless.